Hello students, in this video we're going to have a quick look around the interface for TinkerCAD by Autodesk. This does assume that you have already connected, possibly making an account for the program, and also possibly connected to your classroom already. If you haven't done these things, you may need to watch a previous video or speak with your teacher. So this is essentially the landing page. Once you have logged into TinkerCAD, you'll have the menu on your left hand side and also show your username up here. What you have in the middle will be any designs that you have previously done. If this of course is your first time logging in, there may not be much to display there. Obviously I've used this program for a while, so I have a number of things to show. Along the top you also have options. They're pretty much the same as on the left hand side, and possibly what's most important is our create button over here on the top right. So to access an existing file or something you've been working on, you can simply choose it from the list in the middle here. You can go into your designs and collections as well if you want a bigger view, if you've got a lot of things. Or in this case, we're going to start with something new. So we're just going to press create. And in this case, I'm going to be doing a circuit because this video is for my robotics / electronics class. So I'm going to go into a circuit style. It'll take a moment to load. And when it does, you'll have a fairly standard view. So you may or may not get some pop-ups like I am here telling you some things that may have changed recently. You can obviously close those off. So the layout is fairly straightforward for a circuit simulation. We have the main workspace here, and you can zoom in and out and pan around that space. And that's particularly easy with a mouse with a scroll wheel, so a center wheel. You can scroll in and out to zoom and press and hold and move your mouse to pan. You'll see that a little bit more in a second. Along the top we have some fairly common controls, so copy and paste, delete, undo, redo. They're currently grayed out because I don't have anything happening. We have some options here for adding sort of text and notes to the design that we make. We also have some options here for changing this color and style of the wires that we're going to draw. And we also have some rotation and mirroring tools that we can use as well. Again, currently grayed out because I'm not using them. On the right hand side, we have the button to go to our code editor, the button to start the simulation, and also an option to send this to various places, including to your teacher later on. Down the right hand side we have our components that we can use, and we're using TinkerCAD because it allows us to simulate these with actual visual elements, not just a circuit diagram. So we can choose those from this list here. We can search for things if we know what we're looking for, and we can also change groupings if that may help sometimes, but most of the time we'll be working from the basic components because they are what we need. So that is a basic rundown of the layout of TinkerCAD. The last thing I probably didn't mention, which I really should, is up the top here next to their logo, we will have a random name. It's generated by TinkerCAD and it just puts together two quite random words to make the name at the moment, and clicking on that will allow you to set a proper name to save your work, and it is saved to TinkerCAD's cloud. There are ways to download it later on, which we will talk about in a different video, but for now know that that is the name and it is generated for you, but again you can change it. So that's going to be all we do for this particular video. It's literally just a look around the interface. The next video we will do a basic simulation of a circuit.